Hello, dear listeners. I welcome you all to this module. In this module, we will learn about rhyme scheme and we will find out the rhyme scheme of the poem A Boat Beneath a Sunny Sky by Lewis Carroll. But first, let us understand what rhyme scheme is. In order to understand, we need to know about the rhyming words. Rhyming words are those words which have similar end sounds. I repeat, which have similar end sounds. In order to identify rhyming words in a poem, we need to read the poem aloud, as that helps in identifying the sound of the words. To identify the rhyme scheme of a poem, we focus on the last words of the verses in a poem. For example, a boat beneath a sunny sky, lingering onward dreamily in an evening of July. Here, if you would pay attention intently, you'd realize that the last words in this stanza sound similar. Sky, dreamily, July. So, these are the rhyming words. Now that we have identified the rhyming words, we need to find out the pattern of these rhyming words, and that pattern will form the rhyme scheme of the poem. In order to identify the pattern, we assign letters of the English alphabet to the words that sound similar. Our first word is sky. We'll assign the letter A. The next word, dreamily, which rhymes with sky, we'll assign letter A to dreamily as well. The next word is July, which also resembles to the sound of sky and dreamily. Therefore, we assign letter A to the word July. So, the rhyme pattern of the first stanza is A, A, A. One thing that we need to keep in our mind when we look at the rhyme scheme of a poem, that we do not look at the spellings but we listen to the sounds, and the words that sound similar form the rhyme scheme. Let us identify the rhyme scheme of the second stanza now. Children three that nestle near, eager eye and willing ear, pleased a simple tale to hear. Now let's look at the last word of the first verse, which is near. Does it sound like sky? No. Does it sound like dreamily or July? No, not at all. So, we cannot assign the letter A to the word near. So, we will pick another alphabet and we'll assign it B. The last word of the second verse is ear, which does sound like near. So, we'll assign the letter B to ear and to hear as well. So, the rhyme scheme of the second stanza becomes B, B, B. Try to identify the rhyme scheme of the third stanza. Long has paled that sunny sky, echoes fade and memories die. Autumn frosts have slain July. Don't the last words of these lines sound similar to the last words of the first paragraph? Sky, sky, die, July. So, we will assign letter A to the last words of these lines, and the rhyme scheme of this stanza is A. Moving on to the fourth stanza. Let's look at the last words. Phantom wise, skies, eyes. These words do not sound similar to any of the words of the previous stanzas. So, we will have to pick another letter for these words. So, we'll assign letter C to each of these three words because they do sound similar to each other. Phantom wise, skies, eyes sound similar, so the letter C will go to each of these words. Because they may not sound like any of the other words we have studied in the previous stanza, but they do sound like each other. Let's move to the fifth stanza. Let's see the last words of these verses. Here, ear, near. Do these words ring a bell? Well, these words have already been used in stanza 2nd, and therefore the rhyme scheme of stanza 5 will be same as the rhyme scheme of the stanza 2. So, the rhyme scheme of this stanza is B, B, B. Let's move to the next stanza. The last words are lie, buy, die. Aren't these words quite similar sounding like the words to which we have assigned the letter A? Like, look at the first stanza, look at the third stanza. You will find resemblance in the sounds of the words used in these three paragraphs. So, the rhyme scheme of the 6th stanza is A, A, A. I hope that it is clear. Moving on to the last stanza of the poem, let's look at the last words of these verses. Stream, gleam, dream. Well, we haven't come across words that sound like stream, gleam, or dream yet in the entire poem. So, we have only one option, and that is to assign a different letter to these words. Because these words sound similar to each other, therefore, the letter D will be used for all of these three words. Let's have a look at the rhyme scheme of the entire poem now, and we get A, 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 B, 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 A, 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 C, 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 B, 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 A, 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 and D, D, D. I hope that rhyme scheme is clear to all of you. If there's any doubt, do write in the comment section. Thank you.